Well, good morning, folks. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 75 of our F1 22 My Team Career Mode. And we are here for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, both sprint and feature race with Team Chaseliner. How are you all doing today on this lovely day? Hopefully it's lovely wherever you are in the world. It might not be. It might be awful. It might be an absolute god-awful one. And knowing the weather at the moment, it probably is. But we look at all those durability upgrades we've got coming in. We have literally rinsed out the durability department. Yes, we had an MGUH failure in the last race. First DNF for a while, so we got to put in a brand spanking new one, which I don't appreciate doing, but we've got to do for the sake of... Well, for the sake of... Let's just go with that, for the sake of. Because if we don't go with that, then who knows? What have we got here for customization? Oh, we got some new helmets, have we? Yeah, that don't look too bad, actually, does it? Might give me ideas for the suit for Season 5. If we ever get round to there. Ooh, that looks nice, actually. That looks very, very nice. Slap a bit of pink on that. You gotta be laughing. Gotta be laughing, haven't you? Anyway, Championship, and Sergio Perez, your new Championship leader from Jackie in P2, then Max Verstappen, Pierre Gasly, Lando Norris, George Russell, Guanyu in P7, Hollywood Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Nicholas Latifi is still P10, folks. He is still P10. If you had Nicholas still P10 now, you've won. And if you still have Tictum, Schwartz, and Albon, Magnussen, and Schumacher scoring no points, you too have won. I don't know what you've won yet, but you've won. Let's just go from there.
Completed without issue. They'll be on the car.
Durability department have an event coming up. Right, our facilities are relatively functional currently. One thing that we could consider is improving the facilities to include more recreational areas and activities, making it home away from home. Encourage staff to spend more time here and make it feel more rewarding when they do. A remodel may be expensive, but could be significantly improve staff morale. If we decline, nothing happens, but if we agree, 20% morale, 50% cash out. Spend the cash, we're out of it. Spend the cash, we're out of it. Have we got another one? Oh no, it's just telling us that we've arrived at thingy. Where's it called? Right, durability. We have, look, wow, look at all this durability that's coming. Can we spend 500 resource points or not? It doesn't look like we can, but we're getting the durability back to where it was, which is fan-dabby-doozaloos. A word I've not used for a while, and you probably will never likely hear me use again. Anyway, I'm going to take practice and qualify, and we'll see you on the start line for the sprint race to decide the grid for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who will start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Yuri Vips, Ocon, the Governess, and Zhou, Norris, Stroll, Gasly, and Fernando Alonso, Russell, Sainz, Yuki Tsunoda, and Liam Lawson, Leclerc, Schwartzman, Daniel Tictum, and Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, Albon, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We will soon find out.
Alright, Mark's disappeared somewhere. I don't know where he's gone, but he's disappeared somewhere. Hopefully, he'll be back. Although maybe he won't be back, who knows. I don't know, but it's only P5 for the sprint. They're starting us on mediums. Shouldn't we be starting on softs? Yeah, we should be starting on softs. I don't know why we're... Although they're saying it's half a second slower. Now, I'm starting on softs. I'm pretty sure everyone else will have started on softs. Well, they better have started on softs or we're going to be in a lot of trouble out there on the track.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position. Almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Alright then, so it's a case of here we go then folks to the 5 red lights for the sprint race here at the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. It's lights out of where we go, the 2 Red Bulls practically go and drive into the wall as Jackie disappears. Oh my god, she boxed off that McLaren. And she boxed off that McLaren pretty darn aggressively as they head down. Oh, there's a bit of a lock up there. I think Guanyu locked it up into the chicane. But, oh my god, they're 3-4 wide going into Tamburello. That is definitely not going to work out there as we go into the Villeneuve chicane for the first time now, up the hill to Toza. You can see the incline in the hill there as the 2 Red Bulls are still disappearing off into the distance. Jackie P5 at the moment. And a very respectable P5, we should say. Definitely, oh my god, very wide as she heads down the hill through Acqua Minerale. And now up the hill, she's right on. Oh, now she's very wide out of that corner as well. She might be getting a slap on the wrist after that one. As she thinks about a dive into the... she did go for the dive because the Alpine locked it up. Nah, that's called intimidation right there. Absolute intimidation for you there, sir. See how you liked that one. But look at that, you got the 2 Red Bulls and the McLaren there disappearing off into the distance. Jackie on the gravel out of Rivazza, and now through to take the next lap, I should say. That Alpine is there for comfort and comfort alone, I would think, and it might be, it's defending like mad going into Tamburello here, but not defend. Oh, got a bit of contact there between the Haas and the Alfa Romeo. That is Dan Ticktum with Oscar Piastri, the other Haas of Oscar Piastri there in the attendance. Charles Leclerc is there as well. This is only for P16, we say. Oh, it might be 3 wide. Oh, the Haas cars are fighting each other. Oh, it has all kicked off, and we've got Dan Ticktum in the gravel. It all kicked off there at a moment's notice. That is not what you wanted to see. What you do, we got Schumacher and Latifi there side by side through the Villeneuve chicane. That also we didn't want to see, but we've got to have a feeling that we've got 2 Haas cars coming into the pits, probably for new wings, as still side by side up the hill and over the crest between Schumacher and Latifi. And hopefully Schumacher just round the outside. He's no, he's not going to get the job done. Latifi is holding his own there, and now he's taken that position back as we look at Oscar Piastri on the next lap. Thankfully he's not lost any wing. I don't know how, that was a pretty solid whack between the 3 cars. I would have thought that someone would have lost a wing in that moment as Piastri goes round the outside of Albon, which would be the inside. Oh, it's a good attempt, but it's not going to pay off for him as they go towards the Villeneuve chicane for the first time, and he's going to have a come knocking on the next lap as well. Is the Australian on the tie, Brit driver? Yeah, it's only for P16 because a couple of cars have made a pit stop, and we know which 2 those cars are. But finally he gets his man and up into P1 as Latifi's woes will continue on the next lap 5 of the sprint. Mick Schumacher is... oh no, this is Latifi, that's not Albon, sorry. I got the Williams cars mixed up as... Oh, he had a look there, did... but Latifi's locked up. And almost into the path of Ticktum there. I'd say almost into the path of Tickton, but not quite. But up at the front, a bit of a boring sprint race for this man. He's looking for a championship here, but Verstappen will come out of the Ravazza corners with Perez right behind him. And Verstappen will win the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix ahead of Perez. And I can't remember which McLaren that is. As what we got? Where's Verstappen? There's Verstappen. There was Verstappen. What happened there? I didn't see what happened there. Something happened over the line.
Okay.
Something did. Oh, we got a car in the wall at the end of the Grand Prix. What on earth happened there? I think that was Perez as well. Whoops. Yeah, let's take a look at it. It was Perez, I think, in the wall. So Perez is going to come to... Are they going to come together at just like last race we did here? Oh, yeah, they are. He's celebrating. And he's trashed the car.
A result that will make Sergio Perez happy as he pushes his championship lead out even further. So let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, goodbye.
Yeah, if I was him, I wouldn't be celebrating and after trashing the car. Christian Horner will not be very impressed, but Verstappen wins the sprint ahead of Perez and Yuri Vips. Jackie comes home with P4, Guanyu with P7, Ocon, Norris, Gasly, Stroll and Russell, the rest of your point scorers. But yeah, I would say we're in a very, very solid position for the feature race when it comes up. And we'll be getting to that feature race in a few seconds, so we're back in a moment. Well, that didn't go well, did it? I think the report card will read could do better, and hopefully will do better when it comes to the race. For both of you. I expect better from you both. Alright. Maybe that was a bit harsh of me. Maybe that was a bit harsh, okay? But, you know, we have high standards now here at Team Chaseliner, don't we? So we should uphold those standards to the best of their abilities, and they're both better than that. So, now that we've sorted out the grid, it's time to actually go and do the feature race for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Please don't rain.
Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo and Dino Ferrari. The clue is in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. A lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Yuri Vips, the governess, Esteban Ocon and Norris, Zhou, Gasly, Stroll and George Russell, Fernando Alonso, Liam Lawson, Carlos Sainz and Schwartzman, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Mick Schumacher and Daniel Ticktum, Latifi, Tsunoda, Leclerc and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you here with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
So yeah, P4 for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. So it should mean that she wins this race. No. Oh, excuse me. That's not necessarily how it works. Although, how would it work? I don't have a clue. I really don't have a clue. But yeah. We're going to get... oh, I'm tempted with this hard... Yeah, I want that strategy there. Give me the right strategy there, game, or we're going to beat you up.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway here in Italy. Front runners on the grid will want a nice, fast start, as the opening chicane can provide some overtaking potential that they'll be keen to avoid. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Alrighty then, folks, here we go to the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, the actual Grand Prix this time, not the sprint that we had last time. It's lights out, away we go, and once again the two Red Bulls still get that same start, but Jackie's gone right across and blocked off the Alpine. I would have blocked the Alpine off at the same time. That was a fantastic strategy right there as we head into Tamburello for the first time. We're still 3-4 wide back there. It's a fantastic start for someone there as we go into the Villeneuve chicane for the first time. And whoa, hello, that Guanyu is all over the place. What we got going on up the hill looks all good and dandy. Guanyu's settled into P6, so he's made up a spot. That's wide. She did the same thing in the in the main race, and that was a bit naughty, shall we say? A bit naughty, shall we say? No more. We definitely won't be saying any more either. I think, as well, as we head through the chicane, and now we're down the hill to Ravazza, and I have Leech, where I don't need one. Thank you very much. Oh, that's why. Yeah, you don't want to know. You definitely don't trust me. But still going up to the Tamburello chicane. Let's keep an eye on this, as that Alpine is literally all over her back end. I think it's Esteban Ocon. Wouldn't that be hilarious if it was Esteban Ocon? But also on lap 2 we got Fernando Alonso. Wow, did those cars ghost them for a second? Look at this, we got literally cars stacking up along each other. We got Alonso, we got Schwartzman, Sainz. Oh, that's Alonso around the outside of Schwartzman for P10. Get in there, son. We got one of the Haas cars is involved there. Look at this absolute train that we've got going on here. And we do mean it's an absolute train. As Mick Schumacher, I think, has made a move there. I think that was Mick Schumacher. It may have been Kevin Magnussen. We'll get that to confirm for you. But on to lap 3 and give it... Oh, you've got a bit... Not again, Gasly. Oh, it is just not going right. It's another Mercedes engine failure for Pierre Gasly. Oh, you've got a feel for him. This is his big chance that it's being ruined by Mercedes. What is he doing this? Oh, we got Sainz diving up the inside of... is that Schwartzman? That is Schwartzman for P12. Alonso has disappeared off into the distance, which you'd expect because Fernando Alonso. I say you'd expect because Fernando Alonso, but you never know with this car. As we look at who we're looking at here, we are looking at well, this is the fight for the lead here between Sergio Perez and I know his name. His name is Max Verstappen. I knew his name. Don't at me. Wow, they are side by side. Christian Horner is led of the race. That's what you like to see. Get the elbows stuck in there, Sergio. It's absolute civil war at Mercedes. Well, not Mercedes. They're not Mercedes. They're Red Bull. Don't you at me. I see you all atting me. I knew who that team was. Wow, look at that. Oh, bloody hell, Guanyu. Jesus Christ. Oh, Guanyu. What are you doing, Guanyu? And now you got Ocon for company. You passed Ocon, and then you were trying to assault Jackie. What is he doing? What is that madman doing? I know what this madman's doing. That's George Russell through me. Well, cough him. We're coughing badly. That was George Russell trying to get Hollywood Lance Stroll. I knew that for a fact. But I tell you what else I know for a fact. She is screaming about these tyres. She wants in. And we will accommodate her on the end of lap 4. We will definitely be accommodating her. Zhou got very... I hope Zhou didn't get wing damage. That was pretty darn close there. I say pretty darn close, but it couldn't have been closer as into the lane. You can see she's got the 69 on her car still. She thought about rubbing it in his face and taking a number 1, but then she thought, nah, do a Lewis Hamilton. Make your number the new number 1, as they say. So, yeah, 69 is the new 1. Somebody will make a joke out of that. I know they will. I'm looking at you, Trent. I'm looking at you, and you know I'm looking at you. That's the kind of thing you'd make a joke out of, 69 being the new 1. As we look at the two Ferrari Sainz and Alonso, it is for it was for P11, but when they cross line and pass Jackie, it's now for P10, so this is for the final point of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix around the outside. Still side by side through Tamburello, the two Ferraris. It is civil war breaking out at Ferrari. That's what you love to see. As I think Sainz has taken Alonso. I'll get. They keep coming back. I want that to confirm that it is. It's Alonso that's taken Sainz. So yeah, that all seemingly looks. It may still not be over heading down. No, I think. Well, it definitely wasn't over. We'll take that position back. We'll be seeing you. That was a mistake. Oh my God, they're 3 wide. Gee, I don't want to see that into that corner. We've got 2 Haas cars here side by side as well. Great action here as we look at this is Kevin Magnussen charging up to the back of Nicholas Latifi. 4P17 now that Jackie's painted. Oh, well, we'll be seeing you then, Latifi. I saw that puff of smoke going into the first corner. I saw that puff of smoke very much so. As we look at George Russell looking at the back of Hollywood Lance Stroll and Lando Norris is... Lando Norris, that's his name. Oh, there goes Lando. We'll be seeing you. Oh dear me. That was a bit too close for comfort. Everyone saw Lando coming back across the track and everyone clenched at the same time. Thought that was going to be a big crash. As we've got Sonoda here looking at the back of Nicholas Latifi now. I think Latifi is going backwards and backwards very quickly. P18 for Yuki. Wow, nice dive bomb from the Japanese drivers. Latifi coming back. Still Sonoda comes back and the Sonoda's like, yep, give me that position. And I think this... I thought he was... God, he got a bit squirrely there. I think that's Charles Leclerc back there. As we've got George Russell in the lane and Lando Norris in the lane. So... let's see where Jackie comes out in the corners of these two. Because she's had a couple of laps of... did you see that bump going into the Mercedes pit box? There goes Lando. Lando is he ahead of George? He's ahead of George. So George must have had wing damage there. Lando has stolen that place. That's a good move. So let's have a look here. There's Jackie. Bye. That's what we call convincing. And very much so. And speaking of very much so, Guanyu. Now what we doing here, Guanyu? This is lap 7. He's being chased down by Esteban Ocon and Hollywood Land Stroll. Oops! You frustrate me a lot at times, Guanyu. You really do frustrate me. And look at all those positions that he's lost. And I think that's Jackie right on his rear end. As who we got here coming into the lane? That is Esteban Ocon coming into the lane. So Sergio Perez is still carrying on. So is Yuri Vips. Max Verstappen has pitted, I do believe. If he's not pitted, then it's a miracle. We are looking at the sky for some reason. Apparently the sky might be more interested in Esteban's stop. I don't blame you personally. Let's see where Esteban... Because Esteban was right behind her. It's going to be interesting to see where about she comes out here. I don't see it. Oh, there she is. We'll be seeing you. We will be seeing you there, Esteban. Put the L's up against the head, and that's who's there. As well, speaking of, oh my God, there was a car coming out the lane there. That could have been disastrous. Who's that? That is Tsunoda passing Albon for P19. I have no idea who it was coming out the lane. It was probably Charles Leclerc, given how close they are. As Hollywood Land Stroll. Still, Perez has not pitted yet. And he's, wow, he may be looking at an overcut here to try and get ahead of Verstappen. You wouldn't put it past him as we got, there we go. See, this is what an Alpine pit stop looks like. That's what it looks like, game. It doesn't look like the bleeding sky. It looks like that. We've also got, looks like Schwartzman and ticked him in the lane. And any moment now, on the left, we should be seeing a streak of pink and black. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's going to be close. Thank you. Oh, will Ocon get him? Oh, Ocon just pinched his pocket there as well. So Guanyu Zhou has got the lead of the Grand Prix. Perez has finally pitted. But Zhou is going to just tumble down the order very rapidly. As Leclerc is about to get past Kevin Magnussen. That's a P20. As we got a yellow flag up ahead. What's going on here? I have no idea, because nothing is screwed. It looks like it's been cleared straight away. As what we got? We got one of the McLarens here. Who is that McLaren? Oh no, it's Stroll making an error. Hello. I thought that would have been Lando then in front of him. So here we got Piastri, Schwartzman behind him, or Schwartzman in front of him. No, Schwartzman's in front of him because that's Yuki Tsunoda behind Robert Schwartzman. And I think Piastri's going to take P13. Yes, he is. Is Tsunoda going to have a go at Schwartzman into Tamburella? He thought about it. Let's be brutally honest there. He did have a think about it. As Mick Schumacher is going to have a look at P18 on Charles Leclerc. Or Charles Leclerc is going to have a look at P18 on Mick Schumacher, I should say. Ooh, nice block from Schumacher. But there's something called round the outside. Oh, a bit of contact. Oh, and I think Leclerc has lost a end plate. And Magnussen's about to do him as well. That was a bit naughty. Speaking of, that's a bit naughty. Here's Perez versus Verstappen, round 2. Perez in the lead. Verstappen the second car as they head down to Tamburella. Guanyu in front of them. Guanyu could serve well in getting in the mixer as Verstappen up the inside of Perez, but Perez is holding firm. Fair play to the Mexican. Stuff we definitely love seeing. That right there. As we got Hollywood Land Stroll and Carlos Sainz here. Carlos in the Ferrari behind Hollywood Land Stroll. Well, I say behind him, now he's in front of him. And that is for P9. Is that Liam Lawson in front of them? Liam Lawson, ladies and gentlemen, Liam Lawson is having a stellar first season with that AlphaTauri. Do not be surprised if end of season 4 he gets snapped up by another team, because that is a stellar effort as Tsunoda gets past Schwartzman. That's for P13. And meanwhile, down the crest of the hill, that McLaren is having a look on the inside. Wow! Oh, that was a bit fresh. Norris having a look at Esteban Ocon for P6. That was a bit fresh. I tell you, if he had done that move on Jackie, the door would have been slammed firmly in his face, and he would have been in the barriers. That's what he would have done. You know, he would have done something like that. You all understand what I'm saying? Of course you understand what I'm saying. In fact, Ocon has now got back past Norris as Guanyu's finally pitted so he should stick the soft tyres on, although knowing Guanyu, he'll put the hards on because hard tyres, you know what I'm saying? But still, this fight between the Red Bulls is going on. Up the inside goes Verstappen at the Tamburello. I think he's got him this time. No, Perez again! Perez again is putting up a defence. Verstappen is going to be spitting his dummy out if he's not careful. Speaking of dummy spitting out, it looks like Russell's about to get past... who's he getting past here? Hollywoodland Stroll for P9. And move that man up a position. Now, where did Guanyu come out? I'm very interested to find out where Guanyu's come out here. Seriously, I'm very interested as Piastri and Tsunoda are going to exchange pleasantries here. That's Tsunoda. Oh, there's Guanyu, so he's right in front of this battle, so he's only in P12. Wow. Imagine if you had major error there, Guanyu. Now, get on with it and go get some positions now. Very quickly. Speaking of positions, very quickly. Jesus Christ! That is a bit of a fresh defence there on Esteban Ocon with Lando. Look at this. We've got Ocon, Norris, Lawson is back there. I think Carlos Sainz has joined the party. That is a 5-long trait.
Lost access to one of the gears.
It just gets better and better, doesn't it? Engine failure in the last race, and now gearbox is failing as Stroll has been passed by Norris, and now I think Lawson's about to be passed by Carlos Sainz here. I wonder which gear it is that she seems to have lost. Let's see if we can have a look. Try and have a look. I don't quite know which gear it is. I think it may be the fourth gear, which isn't as bad as you think it might be because there's not a lot of fourth gear corners around here, but still it'll be a pain in the arse going through the gearbox as Alonso gets past. Who's Alonso getting past here? Hollywoodland Stroll for P10. So Stroll has seemingly gone backwards very quickly as well, as we're on board with Alex Albon looking at the back of Robert Schwartzman. This here is for P15. And he's gaining. I tell you what, this has been probably the most exciting. Oh, there's a lock-up from Schwartzman. We'll be seeing him. He's done the same thing Guanyu has done into the kitty litter. And, wouldn't be taking those curbs in that essence as Latifi was coming up very fast as back on board with Alexander Albon on lap 15. And he's got Dan Tickton for company. Oh, I tell you, I'd say this has probably been the most exciting Emilia Romagna Grand Prix that we've ever had here. And who would blame it as there goes that man right there. But up at the front, it's been a hell of a dogfight, and Sergio Perez is going to hold on and win the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix from Verstappen and Muri Phipps. That is what you call a freeway scrap that you would have wanted to be a part of right there. But fair play to Sergio, as Jackie is still hustling. Oh, she's got, it looks like she's got the gear back, which is all well and good. Let's see, 4th, 5th, 6th. Yeah, she's got the gear back, which is brilliant. But she's going to hold on, and she's going to get P4. Great return. 2 4th places.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Great return. That's the kind of stuff we love to see. Carlos Sainz, driver of the day. And to be fair to the Matador, it was a very good drive from him.
So another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. It's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. A result that will make Sergio Perez happy as he pushes his championship lead out even further. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Carlos Sainz would be my first choice for this race. He had excellent race stamina, giving him the opportunity to charge through the ranks.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. Can't wait to see what's next.
I too can't wait to see what's next. We'll be having a word with Guanyu about that because, ridiculous, mate. Sergio Perez wins the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix for Max Verstappen, who got fastest lap. Eurovip's Jackie P4. Lando, Esteban Ocon, Carlos Sainz, Liam Lawson. Another great finish for Liam Lawson, P8. George Russell and Fernando Alonso, your top 10. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Guanyu. Mind you, without that lock-up, he may have been P4. He may have been not been with Pierre Gasly not DNFing. What has he got to do to get a break in that Mercedes? It's a big move and it's fallen apart. Well, that's a little better. That'll make it feel a little bit better. Not a lot better, but a little better. She's practically won this rivalry over Carlos. Am I saying that right? Rivalry? Yeah, I'm saying that right. I don't know why I was thinking I was saying that wrong, but that was the thought that had gone through my head. Yeah, I think doing all of this recording, my voice has not returned back to full strength yet after I lost it. But it's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, great. 2 things failed. That's what we didn't need to see. Right, what can we do then in this run-up to the Miami Grand Prix on... when's the Miami Grand Prix? Is it Saturday? No, it's on Friday. It's on Friday this week. Friday. No, don't sing that song, Ian. It's the most hated song around. Should we do some marketing? No, we need durability, don't we? We need durability. That's what we needed. Now, what else can we do? R&D wise, better go sort these pair out, haven't we? That needs 432, so that's fine, and that needs 348, that's fine. Still gives us 1,000 to spend, and as per usual, we cannot spend a dickens. But that's good. Save the resource points. Ooh, gearbox is looking a bit worn. Can I replace that gearbox now? I think I can. How many races have we done? We've done 5. So that gearbox has essentially got to do 1 more race. Where's there it is, the good old star there. Take a look through some of the liveries we've got here. Just so we can get the ooh, that actually looks quite nice actually. Doesn't it? That looked quite snazzy, if I must say so myself. There you are, there's a word you haven't heard for a while, snazzy. And yeah, Sergio is starting to run away. I don't know how I feel about that. But we've got to pick it up, and we'll do that on Friday around Miami. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Back tomorrow with F1 Manager from the Miami Grand Prix. And back on Friday for the next round of F1 22, ladies and gentlemen.